What's up guys, welcome back for another DevPro Duel video, number 50 already, pretty cool. So a few weeks ago Mega Raiza was revealed, continuing the series of Mega Monarchs. I've made some changes to the original 8-axis build. I also tried out DevPro to support the 2 tribute monsters a bit more, but DevPro really wasn't needed. And other cards are just better. Okay, off to the first game. So, my first opponent is playing Infernities, but looking at his opening hand, yeah, I start. Draw 5, set a 3-1 and pass, so pretty much perfect. He sets 4, but I think he has double Trapstone and 1 MST set. And that's obviously, yeah, those are not the cards you want to draw against Frogs. But yeah, at that moment he doesn't know I play Frogs. So no Archfiend or no Tribute Father. Normal summons his Grepher and sees that I'm playing Frogs. I'm obviously going to maxi his Instant Fusion, and the Lavalva Chain is going to put the Archfiend on top of his deck. So now I want to Raiza, targeting the field spell. Pretty much sure that that field spell draw is that he will draw his field spell next turn and not the Archfiend. And he reactivates his Lavalva Chain again, setting up the Street Patrol. Yeah, and honestly, just should have attacked, since he knows that he's going to draw the Archfiend next turn. Then Mega Mobius, as amazing as this is, so normal summon and get this effect off, destroy. I think the Trapstone MST and the yeah, one spell card, I don't know what it was. So I attack with Mobius, first deal some damage, and then go for Mega Raiza. So bounce back the field spell and the Trapstone from his grave. Pretty much certain that both his next draws are dead, and that's game over. Next, opponent is playing Dragons, Dragon Rulers. We know the draw engine and the Dragon Rulers still a deck. Looking at my opening hands, no Treeborn, so I'm forced to pass. Hopefully Mathematician will get released on DevPro soon. Mathematician is pretty sweet in Frogmonarchs. Second swap basically. So because my hand is terrible, I'm going to maxi right off the bat on the Tempest summon, since he's going to banish his Blaster. So he's going to fetch his Flamevel card, and I think I already set up a Frog, so he knows that I'm playing Frogmonarchs, and the Crimson Blader was obvious. And here because I don't have any Monarchs in hand to keep the pressure, I'm going to bounce back my Raiza. Well, no, yeah, I know that the chances are pretty much 100% he's going for Crimson Blader to lock my Raiza next turn. But I had a creature swap in hand, so I thought, okay, I think I have the game in the bag, so I'm going to swap my Treeborn. But he reveals Lance, and that's not good, so I'm forced, I have to chain my enemy controller. Since yeah, I don't want to leave my Treeborn in attack position, and exceeding for Slacker Magician with Battle Fader is also not worth it, since he does have Blaster. He can just attack over the Slacker and then attack with Crimson Blader to, yeah, pretty much again stop me next turn. So that's why I activate my enemy control there. Yeah, they're dealing 2000 points of damage, but he goes for Felgrand, and Felgrand is one of the best outs against Frogs, of course, so I'm forced to Soul Exchange Felgrand to yeah, get my Mobius off. Hopefully no warning, I think I destroyed the double MST and the Burial. Burial was live, since he does have the Tempest banished and the Blaster. He normal summons his Failure, so yeah, not that strange, since he's going to Synchro Summon for Silver Dragon, and that pretty much seals the deal. Yeah, his Felgrand was put face down by the Jack Frost, but I'm not going to return my Treeborn. Yeah, his monsters are unaffected, his dragons at least. So yeah, GG, nothing I could do about that. Next, my opponent is playing Gadgets, Pendulum Gadgets. He gets to start, no, I get to start and set up my Treeborn and pass. And looking at my hand, pretty sweet. Obviously go to maxi for the +1 eventually. And he's going to search out another Tinblade Goldfish. Yeah, attack for 2-3, no fear for the cores, and set 3, so that's pretty much perfect. Mobius or Mega Mobius laughs at those back rows. So Soul exchanges monster, no warning or no failure, and this back row is destroyed. I think an MST, Mirror Force and Prison, I think, not sure. And he's going to, yeah, exit for another Gear Geigen, setting up the Gear Frame for next turn. Equals a guaranteed Fortress, but now I'm going to activate my enemy controller and, yeah, eventually Scoops. Since yeah, it was game either way because of Daigusto Phoenix and Light and Darkness Dragon. Again, Pendulum Gadgets, also one of the games we've had today. he gets to start. He's going to, yeah, he has an amazing opening hand. Immediately go for King of the Feral Imps to search out another Kage and set 2 back rows. Although the MST obviously not that good against frogs. So Duality right off the bat, get the 3-1 and pass. Again, Mega Mobius and the enemy controller ready. So I'm still in the game. Although he gets too much advantage. I think he's running 9 gadgets, I'm not sure. And he also goes for a Dweller, so that's a big problem. He did not attack with Dweller, directly, so I wasn't able to put it face down with Jack Frost. Jack Frost, an excellent out for Dweller. So he again, yeah, commits to the field, go for Daigusto Emerald, is going to send back all his Kages back to the deck and draw 1 card. So there is the Magician. Yeah, obviously not going to drop the Fader, but Jack Frost is Dweller, so I can make a comeback, hopefully no warning or failure in hand, a comeback with Mega Mobius. So I'm going to enemy controller his Daigusto, since I want to get rid of get rid of the field as fast as possible. Then no response from him, so all of his backers are destroyed and attack over the Dweller. So I'm still in the game. Yeah, he reveals he's playing pendulums. He normal summons his gadgets, no further play. He's first going to attack, see if he has any kind of response. Yeah, Fiendish Chain, obviously going to activate the MST, so I can attack over the gadget. And here, there is no, I think he has an MST in his grave, but there is no reason to bounce back the MST, since I already bounced back his Magician. And yeah, if I would have bounced back his MST, he would have just summoned the gadget, and yeah, no reason to. So that's why I bounced my Mobius back to my deck to pretty much guarantee another tribute monster next turn. He top decks, yeah, indeed, top decks into another Kage and it goes for Maestro, so I lose my Raiza. Okay, so I take both monsters and my draw again, draw into Treeborn, and that I don't want to yeah, summon my Mobius just yet. His 1 face down back row is pretty much dead, sitting there for a few turns now, so I'm going for Dullahan and Ghost Trick Jack Frost. Pretty sweet loop, a nice combination. So if you don't have any kind of tributes to keep the pressure on your opponent, you still have Ghost Trick and Dullahan, yeah, to keep the pressure on your opponent. So now it's time to Mega Raiza, bounce back his gadget, and I think I'm going to bounce back the Mega Raiza in my grave. Again, no reason to bounce back an MST from his grave. And yeah, there is a Pendulum summon, so that's not good. He's going for, yeah, Kage Cowboy. Hopefully that he can attack for a game, but I'm obviously going to drop the Fader here. There is the Mega Raiza, and I think this is a perfect opportunity to go for Mega Mobius. I also could have gone for Soul Exchange, but yeah, Exceed for Dullahan and then Soul Exchange and go for Mega Mobius. But I think the go for Soul Exchange, or keep the Soul Exchange for later, was a bit better. And I also thought last turn that attacking over the Gadget was better to prevent him from making an Exceed next turn, but yeah, I think it was just better to attack over his Cowboy. Because of the Pendulum Summon last turn, he didn't search out any Gadgets, so he's pretty much out of Gadgets. So the chances of him making another Exceed is pretty small. And then he draws into the bottomless, so that's game over. GG, that was a nice game. Next, my opponent's playing Lightsworn, but looking at his hand, all the boss monsters, if I would play Lightsworn, yeah, those would be my hands, like draw all the boss monsters, no recharge, no charge with Light Brigade. Yeah, he's going to attack, not going to drop the Fader, and he's going to mill 2 Lightsworns already. His Minerva on the field is his 3rd, so I'm going to banish that with Chaos. Attack if CHC maybe. The chances of him having Gorse was... yeah, there was still a possibility of him having Gorse or Tragodia. None of them were dropped. And now I think, yeah, he has 4 different Lightsworns in his grave, so the GD is live. So I pretty much have to go for game this turn, or set him back with Mega Raiza, bounce back, I believe, the Garrot, and yeah, the Garrot to the top of his deck. So now he doesn't have any, yeah, now he does not have 4 Lightsworns in his grave, but thanks to Daigusto Phoenix and Mega Raiza, this is game over. Yeah, Reasoning next duel. I thought he was playing Silvins because of Reasoning, so that's why I called 8. Because I don't want to face the tree. So I normal summon the swap. Then attack for 1k and pass. Pretty much with a nice opening hand, like the Maxi double Fader. obviously going to Maxi here for the 1-for-1, and yeah, as pretty much a lot of the DevPro players, they don't care about Maxi, and they see an open field, so they want to go for game, so he's going to spam his field full and try to attack for game. So I'm going to drop the fader, and thanks to the Maxi, I have like a gazillion outs for his field. So I want to keep my hand size with the maximum of 6 and make the best play as possible. I think the best play as possible is Zenmayo is a wind, so I get Raiza's extra effect, so bounce back his whole field is going to draw the dead Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. And I'm going to end with Gadget and Duel. Pretty solid attack with both monsters, and I think he's going to scoop here. Yeah, indeed. Mega Raiza pretty much wrecking his field. So GG, let's see the deck list. So, Mega Raiza is pretty good, but it's a bit outclassed by Mega Mobius if you're looking for space in the main deck. Mega Raiza does have a few tricks to give your opponent 2 dead draws for the upcoming turns. It can also bounce back 1 card from your graveyard, like Enemy Controller or another tribute monster, to have a guaranteed Monarch next turn. Now, is Mega Raiza worth a main deck spot? We should definitely max out on the regular Raiza first. I was playing 2 now because I want to fit in double Mega Raiza. The card is okay, but not as OP as some people might have thought when its effect got revealed. I can see 1 or maximum 2 in a main deck, but that's about it. Hopefully they will release Mega Gaius soon, and yeah, I think we all have high hopes that it's going to be the best Mega Monarch, so we'll see. Yeah, okay guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Litem signing out.